encouraging thing for me to see that I'm able to do it and I'm able to alleviate excuse. I think I am like this person that loves to be in front of the camera and decide some time for me. Again, we should have been doing this. All use Audible to go through it. My health is something that I do for myself because it helps. Hey y'all, hey, it is day 20. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't believe it. We are in this thing for 20 days. And as you can see, I am still in my office. Again, I have so many different backgrounds. You get to actually see my personal office. Again, my husband is a pastor and we lead a church and I have an office here. So I decided to take advantage of it with the little bit of time I have. I decided to send my kid to his grandma's and do what I needed to do and get a couple days recorded. So here is day 20 and here we are. Again, I'm telling y'all, to make this challenge work and to get through and to be consistent and to consistently post something every day was definitely a challenge, is a challenge, but I am making it happen. And it's been the most encouraging thing for me to see that I'm able to do it and I'm able to alleviate excuses and do what I need to do. So for day 20, our mid-year reset theme or motto is, my fears about tomorrow are leaving. My fears about tomorrow are leaving me. My fears about tomorrow are leaving. Yes, we have fears about the unknown. We have fears about tomorrow. We have fear about what lies ahead. And sometimes we allow that fear to paralyze us. We allow that fear to shape our actions. We allow that fear to push us to a place of inaction. And so this is why I said my fear is leaving. My fears about tomorrow are leaving me, because the more I decide to, take one step, the more I decide to take one step, those fears will continue to leave. Take doing these videos, for example. Y'all, I know y'all think I am like this person that loves to be in front of the camera and is photogenic and what compliments you give me about being in front of the camera. But doing this and doing it consistently was something that I had a fear about. It was almost as if like, what if things don't work? Fear will talk you out of a whole lot. And then what if you don't get the support you want? It doesn't matter, because I am literally in the process of doing something that once you'll see at the end of these 30 days. And so on day 20, we're upping up the ante for the last 20 days. And these 20 days, not only are we going to give an affirmation, but we are going to work on doing something for ourselves. Now, what are you going to do for yourself? What are you going to do for yourselves days 21 through 30? What are you going to do for yourself on day 20? What are you going to do to say, hey, I set aside some time for me? Again, we should have been doing this all 30 days, but if you weren't able to, or you just didn't really focus on it because you were just trying to get moving, you were just trying to speak positivity, you were trying to do what you needed to do. If in fact you were having trouble doing that, what is that going to look like? And so doing that, it's kind of like your fearful. It's like, wait, I got to think about myself. Sometimes we always put others first and we think about it. We put ourselves on the back burner and we think about ourselves last. But the reality is we need to start considering ourselves first. It's not that you're selfish. It's not that you are trying to take away from what you give others. But it's time to give to yourself and do something for yourself, whether it's a walk, whether it's reading a book. Y'all, I read a book over the last weekend, and I have I read on my Kindle reader, and I also use Audible to go through it with me as I read. I went through an entire book, and I hadn't done that in months. Do you hear me? Hadn't did it in months. And so me picking back up to read was one of those things where it just helped. It was just something good to read and focus on something. And there are some books that my friends have suggested. There's some things that my friends have offered for me to read that I haven't started reading because like I said, oh, I'll get it. But I'm going to go back and pick up those books and read them. And so whatever you do for yourself, remember to do it and make sure you're making an effort. So on tomorrow, day 21, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing for myself. What am I taking out to time to do? And one of those things are reading a book. And other things are like walking. Yes, even though that's something for my health, that's something that I do for myself because it helps clear my mind and clear my thoughts. The other thing is drive out, ride out. Something I do for myself. Don't want to say anything about shopping because, I mean, you might need to stop shopping. Whatever you need to do. Doing something for yourself does not have to be something grand or large. But doing it will definitely help you in the long run. And so not only are our fears for tomorrow leaving, we're going to start putting ourselves first and not be afraid to do that. Right? We're not going to be afraid to do that. So enjoy this day. I am trusting God in my process, and y'all have an amazing day. I love y'all. Bye.